But I was like, it had like a lot of milk in it, so it was always very filling. So I was like,
yeah,
vodka Red Bull, not vodka Red Bull, sugar-free Red Bull will get me through a 6-hour studio class.
Yeah, I was definitely never a Red Bull person, but I feel like you know what? My dad bought Red Bulls because specifically he and his like best friend next door neighbor, they used to make a drink called they used to make Smarties, which is Red Bull, vodka, and orange juice, and tastes like Smartie candies.
That sounds repulsive.
Yeah, but that was like a phase they had like during the energy drink time craze.
Oh my God.
And they're like, yeah, Smarties. That's also when they drank a lot more than they do now.
Yeah, no, just not into the energy drink hype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Cocaine was weird.
I can't believe that exists.
Oh yeah, they didn't even try to like cute up the name. They just called it cocaine.
It's just straight up. It's like cocaine, but slightly better for you, maybe. Slightly less bad for you.
I don't know. It was literally banned by the FDA.
True. And then Four Loko, I think was maybe the tipping point that it was like
people died.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But freshman year of college, I loved Four Loko and I loved Sparks, which was like a different brand of
version
basically
of
the
it.
Same thing.
I just remember my freshman. So by the time I was in my freshman year in college, it had been banned. It definitely had been banned in California, and it was already getting banned everywhere. But the original version still wasn't banned in Missouri. So, but everyone was like, guys, we gotta stock up before it gets banned here. And then I tried it once and I had a horrible vomit filled night, and I was like, never again.
Yeah, no, I drank it a lot my freshman year, and
it was the watermelon flavor too, which is just nasty.
Yeah, no, I drank a fair amount my freshman year, and by the time it was getting banned was like my sophomore, junior year of college, and I was like, at this point, so sick of it that I was like, I do not care.
I think also another reason why I never drank it again was because during that night it spilled on my shoes, and it just made my shoes reek and my room reek. I ended up having to throw them away. I was like, ugh, no, never again. Bye, ruined forever.
That'll ruin that for
ruined
sure.
Before I actually even tried it, but no, thank you. Oh boy.
So that was a really long tangent about energy drinks.
Tangent about energy drinks.
Just because Dave may have been drinking a monster.
But I know we are finishing it, but I remember during the craze, I feel like people would hand out monsters and rock stars for free at events all the fucking time.
That I don't know. I didn't go to a lot of events
but
I feel
like
vibe.
Maybe at school they did. They'd have a sponsored rock stars here, or I feel at a concert or a fair. I don't know. I went to a lot of county fairs and state fairs because I lived in the capital of California, so they were all around. It's very it sounds really hicky now that I think about it.
I never went to anything like that, but yeah, no.
You never went to a county fair though, with the janky ass carnival rides?
I mean, I've been to a janky carnival. We had 2 at least per year, and it was always the same company. But
oh my God, you should come home with me when the county fair is happening.
Sure. I don't think I've never been to it. I grew up in the suburbs right outside of New York, and then immediately moved to New York and never went back. So I've never been to a county fair
or the state fair. I think that happens in the summertime in Sacramento. It's hotter than hell, but so maybe we won't go to the livestock portion of it. But
I'm good on that. Oh, you know what? I did. Well, no, I went to kind of something similar to that in Pennsylvania once.
Yeah,
it was near Lancaster.
But just binge on funnel cakes and deep fried Oreos and
oh my God,
watch people go on the zipper and shrivel in horror that I ever went on that ride.
I used to love that ride.
That was my favorite ride.
Me too. It is so dangerous.
It's so dangerous.
Oh my God.
How have none? I feel maybe this has happened, but part of it is the fear that the car will spin off of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It is.
It's a Ferris wheel where the cars spin on their own while the whole thing is spinning.
I wonder how many people have died on the zipper.
Probably a lot. I don't want to look it up.
Me neither.
Because I would go on it multiple times because it was my favorite one.
Me too. It was probably a lot. Also, I don't think I can eat deep fried Oreos anymore.
Probably not.
Well, I mean,
really
just like out of health reasons, but actually not even because of that, because I spent a lot of time on the Jersey Shore boardwalk, and there was one particular night that involved a lot of beer and a lot of deep fried Oreos and a lot of being ill.
No.
So never again.
No. Oh boy.
No mas.
Like, I think I'm too aware of my own mortality to go on any of those rides anymore.
Me too.
I think I discovered that the last time I went to a fair, and I went on like the ride that like spins as it swings back and forth.
I love that ride.
And I went on that ride and I was like, oh no, I can't do this anymore.
Nope, we're too old now. I'm just like, I cannot do that. I used to love that ride.
I wonder how I feel about roller coasters now. I haven't been on like an intense roller coaster in a while.
Me neither.
So maybe I can't do those anymore either.
I don't know. Ooh, we should go Six Flags.
Oh my God, I love Six Flags. We should totally go.
Have you been to the one in New Jersey?
I've only been to ones in California.
Let's go to Six Flags in New Jersey.
Down. Okay, that was an extremely long tangent. We haven't even gotten to part 2 yet.
Was that just like 10 minutes of carnivals and
energy drinks and carnivals?
Great.
A little Four Loko splashed in there to like bridge the gap.
Oh my God.
Okay. Then, so yeah, we're... Dave was drinking an energy drink because Adam was trying to talk to him about like the bathroom weirdness, and then he's like, I'm fine. And
then he goes into the bathroom and Adam goes in again, and I'm like, no.
And he's
Adam.
like, bathroom brainstorm. I'm like, this is not going well.
And then he does the funnel, and I just wrote, I'm in hell.
I know. I'm like, maybe Jess is at home first, and then I think someone actually, and then Dave was like, what are you doing? And I think Adam actually says, like, cry me a river. Like, somebody says cry me a river in the scene, and I think it's maybe the first time that the episode title has been referenced in the show.
It might have been Dave, because
maybe Dave said it.
I don't know, but, like, Adam turns, and pee gets everywhere.
Oh, it's gross. Like, Dave was like, what is that?
It went
gross, and I hate it. It went, like, the worst it could have gone.
Yeah, it went so poorly, and this entire scene, I'm just like, I'm in hell. This is a nightmare.
I don't like it. It bums me out so much.
Me too.
And then Dave runs away.
And then we're with Fiona, who has obsessively left Charlie a million messages.
And she's like, she's not picking up the phone.
And her mom's like, she will get back to you. Leave her alone.
Yeah.
She'd be stupid not to care about you, because Fiona's mom is amazing and does not get enough credit. And I like her statement necklaces. Actually, I hate her statement necklaces, but she wears them so often that she
can pull them off.
I'm like, you've got to look. It's fine.
Yeah.
Mom from Life with Derek.
But then... oh my God.
And Dave is wearing his angsty
Then
Adidas
Dave
zip-up.
strolls into the freaking radio station and starts
guy.
talking about like bathroom rules. He's like, so I want to rap about like bathroom rules. Like, do you think that girls should be allowed in the boys' bathroom? Like, I don't know if I want to run into any like trannies in the bathroom. I'm like, no. I hate it.
So like, even you quoting that makes my stomach hurt.
It's the fucking worst. I'm sorry I said that word, but I was and then Sav runs in there and is like, I'm cutting you off. You can't fucking say this shit. It's literal hate speech. Go away, bye.
Seriously. I'm glad that they addressed that that's hate speech, though. I don't remember like at what point in our world people like finally were like, oh no, this is a shitty thing to say about a person. But apparently it was around this time.
Ugh. And then...
But it's horrible.
And then part 2 starts.
And Adam runs off, and Sav looks at Dave, and he's just like, not cool, Dave.
Oh, yeah, because they're starting the show. They're both starting the show. And then Dave is like, goes off on his bullshit. And then I can't remember like who he's saying this to, but he's like, but Dave is like, it felt so right to say this. And I was like...
saying it to his girlfriend, who is not happy.
And then she calls him out. I don't remember what she says, but I wrote, yes, girl, call him out.
She immediately calls him out. And then they find out that the LGBT club is petitioning to, like, get Dave kicked off the air, which is valid.
Yeah, Dave is like, how can I be wrong? I said what I feel. Freedom of speech. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, Dave.
Talk about how freedom of speech doesn't mean that you can just be an asshole without people calling you out. It just means that the government can't silence you.
It just means that it's not illegal.
Yeah, but people are still going to call you out if you're a dick.
Yeah, and there's an LGBT club petition who wants him off the air, and I'm like, yes, please.
And also, like, what is it? Like, freedom to like protest is also the First Amendment.
Yeah.
And also they're in Canada. I know that like they have freedom of speech there too,
it's
but
probably similar.
They don't have, I don't know, whatever.
I don't really know how the laws work there, but I feel like it's a similar vibe.
Yeah.
But then
Dave tries to like appeal to Zane, and Zane is
you
like,
used
LOL,
hateful
no.
language, and he says you made it clear you're against it from a power position.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thank you.
Zane is forever
I love
the best.
Zane. He's only in this one scene, but I love it. I love
just
him.
so good.
And then we're with Claire and Allie. The only note I wrote down was, Allie, what is your scarf? So I don't remember what happened.
I don't either, because all I wrote was Claire has no chill, but that could apply to anything.
So I guess Claire's still like, I want to be in the newspaper, blah. And Allie is
out.
like, stop freaking out. And then Dave is kicked off.
And Dave is like,
because he's called to the principal's. He's with Sav.
Mm-hmm.
Sav kicks him off, and then Sav says, there's a fine line between controversial and offensive. And I'm like, thank you.
Exactly. And like, fucking like find that line, Dave. And Dave's like, fine, I'm gonna complain to Simpson. And Sav is like,
Simpson wanted you suspended.
I had to talk him down. He wanted you to suspended, which he should have suspended him.
Totally.
That is like, that's fucking hate speech. He should have suspended him.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And then we're with Fiona, who's worrying a lot about Charlie and ignoring Holly J's advice.
Yeah.
That's Fiona, basically that whole scene.
Pretty much. Fiona's gonna go stalk Charlie.
Basically. And then Dave
gets Wesley and Connor into a room, and I wrote, fuck off, Dave. I underlined off. That's how, like, I almost thought it was a fashion note because I underlined my fashion notes.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fashion note because I was so mad I had to underline off. Dave can fuck right off.
So he grabs Wesley and Connor and has like lady clothes and wants them to dress up in the girls' clothes and go into the bathroom to like make a statement or something.
I hate him.
And Wes is like, he's like, no, I'm not fucking doing that. I'm shutting this down. No, no, no. And Connor also follows Wes. And I'm like, don't take advantage of Connor. He probably doesn't understand like the social implications of this. But Connor walks away, and I'm glad that he doesn't do it.
He rightfully trusts Wes more than he trusts Dave. Which, good fucking call, Connor.
Like, are you kidding? I'm like, Dave, this is... First of all, it's not the same thing. And also, you're horrible. I hate you. You're horrible. I hate you. Bye. And then Fiona, drives by the scooter shop and sees from afar Charlie and Elise are, having an argument. And it looks like maybe it's a lover's quarrel. And then, they... hug, and it looks like they're making up, and Fiona's sad about it. Yeah, but it's all from afar, and we don't hear anything.
Yep. And then we're with Katie and Claire, and Claire's trying to appeal to Katie, and she's telling her about how she's had a bad year. And Katie, this is when Katie wins me over. Katie just goes, "Are you seriously crying right now?"
I love it. She's like. And I think she says, then wipe away those drama queen tears and leave me alone.
Yeah, because Claire, you should have followed fucking directions.
And I'm like, no second chances from Katie, Claire. God. And
honestly, Team Katie.
Oh my God. And then I think Fiona goes up to Charlie after this fight. And I'm like, Fiona, read the room.
Oh my God. She cannot take a hint either because Charlie keeps pushing her away.
And then she's like, you should leave. Or I think she says, go back to high school, Fiona, and walks into the store or something like that.
How much older is Charlie than Fiona? Significantly, right?
I have no idea.
She post-college? She seems like she's 25.
Yeah, why does she? Because she's because we find out later she's broke because, is it student loans? So maybe she's out of college.
She seems like she's
maybe she's 22.
Yeah, I don't know. The way they cast this, she looks
I mean, she looks older than that.
She looks much older.
And then we're with Eli and Adam, I guess, and I just wrote down, I cannot take Eli seriously with this cane. And then they see Dave in his fucking tutu in the bathroom, and I was just like, Dave, you fucking idiot. You're so goddamn ignorant. And then he and Adam get into a fight in the hallway, and Adam is kicking his ass. And
yeah, of course he is.
I'm punch his face so much.
Have you seen Dave?
Yeah.
Also, of course he is. And all I want is for Adam to punch his stupid face in.
Yeah. I mean, violence is never the answer, but
sometimes it kind of
But sometimes, I want Adam to kick his ass.
It's never the answer, but it often
makes
cathartic. Me feel joy. So
especially when it's faking on TV.
Exactly.
But then they get taken to the principal's office.
Let's be real. It's like 50% of the reason I like hockey. Like,